As you may know, the new 3.18 update is a massive milestone for Star Citizen. They've added a racing system, new rendering engine behavior, did a bit of redesign, and much more. One of the additions I'm going to talk about is Salvage. As a trader, I previously thought it would be about salvaging scrap-like resources that could be profitable only in large quantities. However, I was wrong. Salvage is a new mechanic and a way of earning money on specialized salvaging ships like Drake Vulture and Aegis Reclaimer. If you are testing this on a PTU, then you have those ships in your hangar already. Just go to the spaceport and fly off. If the update already went live, then I will provide info about changes and how to get the ships in the pinned comment or in the description down below. Okay, let's start with the salvaging. What is it? Basically, salvaging is a way of getting materials from the external layer of the fuselage of the destroyed vehicle or ship and recycling it into recycled material components. This type of cargo can be then sold at the nearest city trading center. What are the differences between the Vulture and the Reclaimer, you may ask? Reclaimer has more cargo space and salvages quicker, also it needs a bigger crew to operate. Due to these mild differences, I will tell you only about the Vulture. Hop on the ship and go out to the nearest asteroid belt or a space station and ping around, press tab by default. You will see all the nearest interest points. Go to one of them and ping it until it changes the icon to a certain type of debris. You can find three things this way. First one, you can find a ship, pirate or a player, but it happens rarely and your ship will identify the enemy a long way before going too close to it basically. Second one are mineable asteroids. Those are for mining operations and the icon looks like this. Third one. This icon means you found ship debris. It can be a corpse of a ship or a big pile of debris. Go near it and activate the salvaging mode by pressing M by default. The UI shows you the salvage attachment type, the optimal distance to the vehicle, and the circles show you the yield, or the percentage coverage of your beams. Like 0% means your beams are not pointing to a place with materials left. And on the top left side it shows you how much salvage is in your container right now. When you hover over the ship parts, the salvaging mode shows you the outline of the part you're looking at. Green means there is plenty of materials left, red means there is too little. If you do a left mouse click, it will toggle the salvaging beam and it will start the process. If you click the right mouse button, it will switch between the attachment types. I prefer the second default one due to it being a bigger burst. You can also control the distance between the beams by holding left Alt and scrolling your mouse wheel. You can also press the G to enter the gimbal mode, just to not move the ship while rotating the salvage heads. When you salvage enough material, your ship will automatically eject the 1 SCU box worth of materials from the container. You can toggle it off there. You can eject 2 crates before it gets jammed if you don't move the crates away. You can do it by using a tractor beam module on your multi-tool. You can get it on the refinery decks or you can craft it here. The interface of the container has 2 tabs, one for ejecting and toggling off auto injection, and the second one with the crafting menu. As you can see, it shows the crafting prices in SCU. To craft, click the craft button and it will give you the item on the right side. Now you can move the crates by equipping the multi-tool and holding the left mouse button to drag it around. If the crate shows the cyan blueprint of the place, it means if you release the box, it will step to that position. When you gathered enough salvage, you can go to the nearest city trading terminal or Grimhex admin to sell the RMC. Just store the ship and go sell it. That was my fast introduction to salvaging. Peace.